Hey Castle Hive. So, I got a project tonight. So what I'm going to do is, the Urban Hive is going to get moved to the new hive stand. And to do that, so there's a general rule is, and I got some of the numbers mixed up and I'll admit it, I'm no expert. You can move them a couple feet. It's either 2 or 3 feet, or you move them out, it's 2 or 3 miles, and the bees will reorient to the new spot. So from this stand to the new stand, and the girls are just flying all over, it's about, I'd say about 100 feet. So if I go by that general rule of thumb, it'd take me almost 2 months, moving this a couple feet a day. I don't have time for that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this hive out to my place, let them sit there a day or two. The bees will reorient to that location. Then I'm going to, same thing, put it back in the car, drive it back over here, and put it on that new stand in between the resource hives. So all that I'm going to do that is I've got hardware cloth that I'm going to put over the entrance there, that way just to keep them from flying out in the car, and take them over to the new location, let them sit for a little bit, pop the screen off. Tomorrow morning they will reorient to that location. So, and that's it. It's just a simple move. I want to transition some of the hives into that fenced-in area. That way, protected against like predators and anybody just messing with them. So, and then I'm going to end up getting an electric fence around that location also. But that's it. And let's get this on started. This will now go in the front of there, so I'm going to wait just a little bit, let a lot more of the foragers return in, and then I'm going to close off this entrance, put it in the car. Alright y'all, so what we're going to do here is just put the hardware cloth on the front of the hive, so I'm just going to kind of shush them back in there. So this is just going to go on, get stapled in there, hopefully it'll just hold in place, and we will move the girls. Well, look at that. I gotta trim it a hair. Well, we're gonna just bend it. We are just gonna bend it. That's all. We'll just wedge it in there. That's that. Staple. 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 So the front of this now is pretty much closed up. It's a little small gap there, but they cannot get out of there. At least I hope not. We're going to put a staple over there. Alright, and that's it. Now we're just going to pack this up, but I got to take the super off and separate it and put it on these boards here because the hive will not fit in my car. So I'm going to separate that and then carry up this closed off, and then carry up the hive, and then we're going to get it out to its new spot. Alright y'all, here we go. That. It's very light, so there's not much in here. I'm just going slow, y'all, because I don't want to stir them up. That. There's that. So, we're going to put this all in the car. Let's get it all in the car. All right, y'all. So, Hive's in the back of the car, and we got a little spot here in the backyard that the Hive's going to go for a day or two, and just let them adjust out here, reorient, and then I'm just going to move them back over into the apiary. So, a couple girls are out. That's okay. I mean, they ain't going to hurt anything. So, but the new spot, and I understand it's real dark. So right here, there's my place. But, and then you see out here, huge, there's wheat field now. So, but I'm just going to get the girls set up in their spot here, and this is going to be their home for 2 days. So, hey y'all, this is next morning. Got the hive in last night, and there's a couple girls that are coming out, and they'll start to do their orientation flights, and just get used to this location. Now I'm going to give it a day or two, and then just pop them back over to the other hive stand, so that way they'll be moved. And instead of moving them a couple feet, a day, it's big move out here, let them get used to this location, and then big move back to the other stand, so get it done a little faster. But you see the girls, they're coming in and out now, so nice morning here. So, but to be continued, y'all. Hey y'all, got the beehive in the car again, taking it over to the newer hive stand in the apiary. So, going for a drive. Alright, y'all. Super's there, Hive's here, dollied it out of the car over. This is on the new stand. So, and this thing, I tell you, for those wondering how heavy a hive is, this thing, I'll bet so far it's got to be 90, 100 pounds. I mean, it is heavy, packed in there with honey. So that's good, because that's their food for the winter. So that's the whole key with this, spring, summer, and all that. Pack in enough reserves for the winter. So we want survival, not, like I said, honey's the extra thing. So I just want them to live. So get this up on the stand now. Heavy. Man alive. It's a good spot. We got one more spot for another hive here, so then I'm gonna put the super on real quick. All right, y'all. That's that. So here we go. So yep. Urban Hive in its new spot. The screen that's on here, I'm going to give it just a little bit, and then I'm going to take off that hardware cloth and let them reorient. So that's that. So that, in a nutshell, is moving hives. So the rule of thumb, from what I read, it's 3 feet or 3 miles. So I moved them out to my place for 2 days, and then let them reorient, and they went mad. There was so much clover and everything out there. And then now I move them back to here. I'll let them calm down a hair, and then pop that open, and they will reorient to this location here. So instead of moving them, from across the way over there, I just move them out and move them back over here. So they'll be good. So If y'all enjoy the videos, click that subscribe, like the video, follow Castle Hives along. So y'all take care.